Hello and welcome to the CNFT News at the home here of PNS Studios, where dreams come true.
Got our new logo up on the wall behind us,
Hand painted, artisan.
Yep,
Better than artisan quality.
pretty good. Those are available for purchase in NFT form, actually, for 5 ADA.
Oh yeah, get it. Show your
not even money.
And
basically.
show your pride. Show that you are a newsie to the core.
That's right. Yeah, I see that.
That is what I want to see.
On the Create community.
And there's a couple of them too, I think, right?
Oh yeah, there's other great artwork from Q, and I'm gonna pop that up and show you what we're working with.
And it's like you want to get that before XLV happens, because we've got Nicholas here to talk about XLV today. You know, Scott Chestnut is going to be interviewing people at XLV.
Oh, yes.
By the time those interviews are popping out, those NFTs are going to be flying off the shelves that Q made.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like it's probably a good time. You would be early if you got it now.
Oh, look at all this good stuff. Oh yeah,
Jordanian
was great. Got 86 still available for CNFT News, 5 ADA a piece. And you could also get some of these other folks.
I literally had just enough for 2, so I picked up a News and a Thor.
14 so far. Some wonderful comments.
Oh yeah.
People are loving
jubilant.
it.
I mean, the word jubilant was used in the comment. That's how you know it's quality. Bots are not. I mean, there's no bots on Create right now anyway, but they're not going to use jubilant. That's my thought.
I actually have some updates on Create because we had them on last week.
Yeah.
And since then, I went through it after the show yesterday. Just set everything
up. Yes, great.
Yeah. Give a quick little.
Let's see.
Oh, I can't wait to
follow up. Let me see.
Me and Tyler have a similar hairstyle today, but he doesn't have bangs, so it's a little.
Oh yeah, you got to commit to get bangs.
No, I can just. All I gotta do is just put them back if I'm gonna be like Tyler.
But yeah, I mean, this is like super cool. So some of these I had to like send them over like the information for to have them add it. But and some of them still like Cardano numbers. I don't think they have the infrastructure yet to like show the on-chain PNG or SVGs.
Right.
But it's cool. Like everything else is here pretty much. I gotta add the thumbnails here, but like you can even like these are all my collections. You can see like the top like Cardano Thors up here.
Who collects?
Yo, Tyler, does it feel like so? Does like some completionist part of you feel so good to like have your art? Like is it so gratifying?
Honestly, so like because of this, I started like redoing my whole portfolio just because like it's so cool seeing it all here. It just like made me want to like
organize
what you said, like everything, like just get everything into like one place. And yeah, I mean, we've been waiting for this for like so long, getting like all the collections into one thing.
I'm definitely gonna go look at yours now.
Yeah, we definitely have to set one up for the news, and we definitely got to get Aeonium Sky to set one up. They need one more than anything.
I want to look at all those Stellas. Yeah.
Was it difficult?
No, it was the best easiest onboarding I ever had for any platform. Like without a doubt, like it almost didn't seem like. So I joined the Discord. You basically you make an artist post. You just like fill out information. You give like some examples of your work. You post it. Some people come in and they'll ask you like give examples. Like I sent like a video I had of like me working on something like a year ago or something. So like they check everyone pretty well. And then once you're in, they're like everyone's like super helpful. Like they got these set up like within a day, and it was like a lot. Like there's like a lot here.
And then when it's in, do you then have direct control to upload your cover art and whatnot?
Yep. So I could just like, this isn't a good example either because it's that weird NFT, but yeah, you go in, you can update the cover art, all the information, all the page pretty much.
Right.
And then everything like even shows up on that page.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's I think move on to our guest here.
I have real quick 2 other things.
Oh,
One more
really?
thing, just real quick. So I know they're doing we talked about it last week, but they're doing the mega drop. So that's happening on the 28th or the 30th. You have to submit by the 28th. So if any artists want to get in for that, so there's that. And then the other thing, this is what I wanted to, not this.
And the mega drop is $58 a pull, and you can get
and there's
any
a
of
lot of
those.
different artists. Oh, and I was gonna show real quick. These are the pieces that I put in. I took some shards from. I wanted to do this, and it seemed like a good opportunity. This one's really cool. But I just took some shards from the Fragile Thoughts model, made them into pieces, and then put them in. But anyway, the other thing that I want to show was on Sunday. I'm going to be a guest on the Jesus 2 Sunday sermon.
Yes, I just saw this.
Brad.
Go ahead.
This is going to be cool. Because we're going to be modeling out a robot in 3D in Blender, and it's like the perfect model to like start off Blender with. So like if anyone wants to learn, it's all free. Obviously, Blender's free. And
whoa!
Yeah, we'll be.
I didn't realize that we were going to be able to like. I guess I just didn't read the last line or something because, man, that sounds so cool. I want my own.
Yeah, it's going to be really.
Now it's time for a robot.
Yeah, it'll be fun, and it's like such a simple model to like start off Blender with.
When does that happen?
Sunday at 1 EST, I believe. Yeah, 1 EST.
Great.
Cool. Yeah, 1 Eastern.
We will definitely be there for that.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to actually make my robot because of the boy, but I will definitely be there and chat.
Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I like his Sunday sermons. They're kind of.
Yeah, it's like different.
Yeah.
Different.
Honestly, the only like events like that I'm ever around for. So I'll just like wake up on Sunday and I'll.
Oh yeah.
Do the texts and just like I don't know, something about a Sunday afternoon just chilling. Anyway,
you keep it pretty open, you know. I do anyway.
All right, well let's do it. We've got Nickel Yass backstage right now, and he's representing NFTxLV, as am I. Full disclosure.
Look, I just made this up. XLV.
Cool.
You know we do gestures here on the news. I mean, the L is kind of hard. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
no.
I'm
gonna work on it. I'm gonna work on it.
Definitely catching on.
And then we'll all get in a flash mob and we'll go, Axel. And Charles will lead it.
Wow, I should have started the nonsense intro before you launched into that, but I'm gonna hit it now.
I was inspired.
Nickel Yass.
Can I get your autograph?
Welcome. It's audiences. Yeah. Excited.
Great to have you here. Yeah. Getting closer to seeing your face in person again.
5 weeks.
Always a wonderful.
Wow.
5 weeks till NFTxLV, the conference formerly known as CNFT
Yeah, I actually love that they were saying that on Clay's After Dark all the time. Like,
we were on Clay's last night, had a great time. Really good.
Yeah. So.
Oh shit.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
So obviously we have to open some nonsense.
Yeah. So we begin with our storied tradition of nonsense. We have several questions that we're going to lob at you. And,
okay.
You may have already thought about one of these even.
And we'll all sometimes we get in on the answers too. So let's begin. Did you have a question that you wanted to start with? Or should we just throw one?
Well, okay. I would like to know if you would rather join a surprise flash mob on the Las Vegas Strip, your home, or be serenaded by a surprise performance from a famous artist. You don't get to choose the famous artist, but it's a dice roll. It could be literally your favorite person,
Vegas.
but it could also just be You know, it could be Justin Bieber, but that would be funny. You know,
Maybe that's his favorite artist.
No, it's not.
I think I would do the get serenaded by a famous artist.
I mean, I think that I think that's probably the better choice because anyone can organize a flash mob if they are committed. I don't feel like you could always get serenaded by famous artists.
Yeah, it takes a little
unless
bit of
you
luck.
buy a cameo.
The right place, the right time.
That's it's in person, so it's different.
So have you done or been a part of either of those things in your time in Vegas?
No.
Never say never.
I mean, sometimes you go to a concert or a show and you feel like you're being serenaded.
That's true. That's so true.
But no, neither of those things.
What's your favorite show that you've been to in Vegas?
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Or one of the top, anyways.
Probably. Cher did a mini residency there. That was really good.
That would be cool.
Yeah, and I took my parents to go, so it was a fun time.
Wow. She's like powerful. I mean, she's just powerful at every age. Crazy.
Awesome. So I wanted to get a little idea of who you are. Would you rather get lessons from a world famous magician in Vegas or learn the ropes from a high stakes poker champion?
Well, that's a good one.
I think I would go with learning from a poker's champion because I know Lena from Claymates knows magic tricks, so I would just ask her to teach me.
Very smart. You got to think about your networking and who you already got connects with. And you probably host a lot. I mean, I know you host a lot of people. You're gonna end up at a poker table. So the better you are at it, the better for you it will be.
Yes.
Very true.
Now, a question we like to ask everybody that you've already heard, I'm sure, is if you could choose what liquid was spouted out of the fountains of the Bellagio, what liquid would you choose?
That's some wild answers.
Man, I should have prepared for this one.
Somebody said liquid gold.
Snuck it on you.
It's like molten.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
I think I would go with
don't know about this one either. I probably should think about it. I'm sure I'm going to make it.
It's got to be off the top of your head, or you'll never really know.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right.
I think I would go with some aguas frescas because it gets hot out there and people need something fresh to drink.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Very fresh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the old timey soda springs or whatever they had on the Oregon Trail or whatever. Like, I don't know. They had
Did they have those? I was mining for soda. There's Pepsi on those hills.
Soda came around. There was like this certain way that the soil and everything was. Yeah, and you could have it. And it tastes kind of weird. I was just talking to somebody about it recently. This is not my own hallucination. I'm gonna school you after the news.
When you first said that, I thought there was a myth of some magical soda fountains.
I thought you meant the game. There was something in the game.
The Oregon Trail. Yeah.
Oh. Talk about
I thought you were just talking nonsense.
The other, you'll never know.
It's a nonsense segment.
You'll never know.
No, anyways. Did you have another question?
The shoe thing.
Yeah. So this is one that we're really going to surprise Charles with one of these days, but we're warming it up on all of our news guests on the way there. So we'd like for you to either show us your shoes or tell us about your shoes. Or both.
They're
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
right.
nice.
got some
I
flair.
like that. You got the best ones we've seen so far.
those are my running shoes. I'm due for an upgrade soon.
Yep. I just upgraded before Vegas because last year I had the most uncomfortable shoes and pregnant. So this year I have two much better conditions. New comfortable shoes. It's gonna be
Shoes all
amazing.
around. So what was it that attracted you to those shoes? Was
Yeah.
it the patterns? Was it the laces? Was it the ergonomics?
So when it comes to running shoes, I'm a big fan of Ultra Boost from Adidas. Like they're really comfortable to run in, and so, but they're pricey. So whenever it's time for new ones, I just go to the sales section and whatever ones are there.
Yeah.
My choice was these cool zebra ones, so I was like, yeah, that's perfect.
You rock that. You rock that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Awesome. You pass that segment with flying colors.
Because your shoes did represent you, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a match
That's
between
right.
the
Ideally,
shoe
yeah.
and the sole. Get it?
You should. All right. Well, let's go to our special guest segment, which is Nicholas again, but without so much nonsense. Some nonsense. Welcome to the special guest segment. We are here with NFTxLV Nicholas.
Hello.
Yes. So, XLV, as the cool kids call it, coming up in 5 weeks. Thoughts?
I almost feel like I should ask questions because you guys know everything. I'm the no. Go on.
Yeah, tomorrow will be 5 weeks away, and so I'm excited that all of the work that's gone into this is coming together this year. I'm excited that we've got some great sponsors, like including IOG and the Cardano Foundation, and Lindsay and Aeonium Sky and Hosky, and Graffiti Park, and yeah, like I'm excited that people are going to be coming back to Vegas to hang out. I miss everyone from last year. Yeah. What are you guys excited for?
Excited for the pool. I mean, I'm excited for a lot of things, but I've been excited for the pool for a long time. Even though I can go to the pool. Anyway.
Sounds like you were planning like a pool meetup or something.
No, I mean, I was kind of joking about that, but I mean, I can't.
Mean, it couldn't be. It couldn't hurt.
I might have to. I think
might be fun. We can put it on the events page as like a community event. And
you're serious. I didn't know you were serious. I mean, I'm definitely down.
Get to the pool.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Which, if people are staying at the Westgate, where we have a block of rooms, which if you guys don't know, so NFTxLV is September 29th to October 1st at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We have a block of rooms right next door at the Westgate Las Vegas where everyone stayed last year. It was a ton of fun. Super exciting to see like your online friends staying in the same place as you, as you're like going to go eat or meeting up at the bar or whatever the case may be. And they have a pool, so like that would be a great place for you to.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, but yeah, I'm excited. So when you say a block, like are we like all in the same hallway? So I got my stuff like through. Is that
no, I don't know how they reserve, like decide what room you're in, but a block means that if you book through the NFTxLV book like hotel link, then you're getting the discounted rate that we got for the show. Yeah. So anybody who uses our link, each night is discounted. I think the last time we checked a couple of days ago, it looked like about 30% cheaper than if you booked online. And then also some of the fees are reduced as well. So it helps us too, because we have to reserve a certain amount of rooms to be able to get that discount, guys.
Honestly, staying in the hotel last year was one of my favorite parts, because like you would just like wake up and go down to the lobby, get food, and you would just see like all these people you would normally see on Twitter. Just like, oh, that place was so good too.
Bring back memories.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait. Like, I would not want to be anywhere else, because
I felt like bad for the people not staying in.
Yeah, exactly.
The Westgate.
I just feel like you're just missing out on the serendipity that can happen.
You're here
with all your people.
If you're here for Las Vegas more than the con, then I guess I could understand staying anywhere else. But if you're here for the con first, then you got to be in the Westgate.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Everything's so close anyway. Like it's like what, like 5 minutes from the Strip? Not even.
Yeah, it's all over there.
Yeah, and they have parking, Wi-Fi, and also you just walk from the room to the NFTxLV entrance, and it's like maybe 10 minutes, depending on how fast you walk or if you're stopping or meeting up with your friends. But
and everybody going out to eat is like going to restaurants there, and, you can get in on the. You get to like be with different social groups when you're at the Westgate, instead of like probably riding with your own clique. Like you just kind of.
I remember last year. Yeah, it's kind of coming back to me now because I was a little intoxicated at the time. But someone threw like a big party in their hotel room. I forget who it was.
I heard about that from the dean.
Yeah, me and Will went.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you went?
We were too pregnant.
Yeah, we were too.
Yeah, I mean it was like at like 3 a.m. too. But
yeah,
it was cool. Like, you just like open the door and all these people from like all over the. It was one of the Twitter spaces.
And it's going to be a smaller event this year due to bear market blues. And that just means more intimate for those people who do make it out. And those people will be the most passionate ones.
I know.
And they're the ones to hang out with.
Also, it's nice networking for like people like us, like working in the space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm really. It's probably going to be more fun a slow year like this for us creators, and like a big year. We're like worried about meeting people who came out for the first time and all that. Like
it'll be more of a vacation.
Yeah, more of like a I don't know.
Because it's not the first year, especially. I mean, the first year just felt like so much work. I can't even imagine how Nick did it.
Yes.
It was wild last year.
You did a hibernation after. That's the only way.
Oh, that's very true.
Gotta have a hibernation.
Yeah.
So Tyler, did you have questions? You're the one with questions today, I think.
God, I feel on the spot now. I shouldn't have said anything.
We have talking points.
Yeah.
But if you have questions, that works too.
Go with the talking points, because I don't want to waste any time. If I have any questions, I'll bring them up.
I want to know about the new direction, just the interchain, new chains coming in, and like having it be more of a cross chain situation. That's the direction I think we've been needing to be headed, and so I'm glad it's happening.
Yeah, and that conversation was happening with like all the people we were meeting with, and like that's something that's really important for the future, I think, right? Is like as the space grows and as more people come into the Web3 and blockchain space, then it's going to be important for different chains to be able to, for that interoperability, basically, or to make it easier for everyone So, but yeah, like a couple of weeks ago, the VeChain Foundation voted, and they approved budget to send. I think they're helping with like travel and hotel for like 15 to 20 different projects in
Wow.
marketplaces. So um, that's really awesome, and that was really cool news. And they're interested in coming out this year and like learning how to participate in events like this, and then they're going to be writing a report back to like the VeChain leadership people to support attending more events like this. So we're really excited about that. And then in addition to that, we do have some projects that represent like the Ethereum blockchain and Solana as well. So yeah, we're really excited.
I hope we get to meet our friend Flame from Blockbones from VeChain.
Sure.
Well, that's awesome. I feel like we definitely have a much better chance to make an impact on the non-crypto users if we're all together than if we're all in our own little blockchains.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot better chance of making waves.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
It makes it like easier to like for like talking to like someone from like another chain, like the Reddit NFTs, for instance, like it wouldn't feel weird being like, hey, are you going? I know you're on the West. Are you going to this event, this NFT event in Vegas? Whereas last year when it was like oriented around Cardano, it's a little bit. It seems like more shilly rather than like, oh, like let's celebrate this technology that we are all like having a lot of fun with.
That's so true. I never even thought about that. It would definitely feel a little shilly if it's just the NFTs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a couple of updates that we wanted to start getting out there. So we've got a few cool things coming out. I know that you've applied to this one, the gallery, Tyler. Applied to that. So it's a new addition this year, but we'll be showcasing a lot of different artwork, both from the Web3 community and local Las Vegas artists. Okay. And it's open to submissions, and it'll basically be digital frames. Is that right, Nick?
Yeah. So if anybody's interested in participating, we will have. There's going to be a section called the gallery at NFTxLV, and there will be TV screens or monitors showing digital art and the artists, so people can submit and apply for their artwork to be uploaded. And if it's chosen, it's free to the artist as well. There's no charge for that. And then we're also going to be highlighting. We're working with a project called Graffiti Park out of Las Vegas, and they work with about 300 local artists, like everything from graffiti to digital art to any medium. And so they're going to be bringing in like doing some live graffiti during the show with like local Las Vegas artists, and bringing in other artwork from the Las Vegas community as well to show during NFTxLV. So that's something really cool. And it's important because that's like art is such a big part of the Web3 space. So we want to make sure that we added that to the show this year. And we wanted to also make sure that since our home is in Las Vegas, we want to make sure that we're highlighting artists here and also building relationships with them and like introducing
and bringing them in. I mean, yeah.
That's
huge.
So that's very exciting. Looking forward to.
I think there's a very natural bridge between street art and NFTs. Like, it just seems like it's a perfect pairing because you can't really sell street art, but they need to make like.
That's a way to do it.
I mean, you can sell your piece on the side of someone's building. Yeah, but it's just different.
Yeah. So that's a bit about the gallery. What else? Well, we talked about VeChain. That's very cool. We also have the hackathon happening, which is pretty interesting. So it's
pretty elite.
yeah, basically everybody can get together and push the boundaries of blockchain technology. There's a few different categories of kind of prompts or kind of silos for people to work
It's like
within.
a quest, basically.
Yeah, it's like a quest,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, like yeah, there's like that's another way people can participate in the show and also highlight their work and like what they're interested in. And people who are participating will have the opportunity to like have space on the show floor to show what they've created and kind of talk about it with people and get feedback.
Yes.
And we've partnered with the Summon platform to help host that hackathon. And so yeah, right now it's an open call to anyone who's interested to apply, because it is a short timeline, so we want to make sure people get as much time as they can to build what they'd like to share with the community.
That's right. That's an interesting thing. I look forward to understanding more about it. I want to be able to talk to the people and hear what they're. I can't wait to interview them. I'm going to be running around on the show floor, Scott chestnutted up, and doing some interviews. That's going to be really fun. We did a bit of that last year, but this year it'll be in an official capacity, which is pretty fun. And I think we'll be able to get Charles too. We'll chat with Charles. We'll show you his shoes. Don't worry.
Right. And since you brought up Charles, like Charles hosted a Twitter space last week to talk about NFTxLV last Friday. And that was a lot of fun. He's always like, ever since last year, it was cool to see him show up to the conference and like see that shine in his eye. Like he was really excited to see all the projects and like to see what we created with CNFT Con. And so he's been a big supporter since last year, and we're happy to have him back.
No doubt. And with the support from the official Cardano, channels as sponsor, that's great. And he spoke very highly of the event during the that Twitter space and talked about how he's interested in supporting it for years to come, with eyes at it becoming, the premier blockchain NFT kind of Web3 conference, which could happen, especially if we get that continued support.
Yeah, really cool. Exactly. And that support's important, like for events like this, because we're like this event, the purpose has always been really to show what community can do together, and like what and really highlight the community and be a space for community. And so events like this also depend on that support from community to be able to be accessible to them, to continue to be able to make sure everyone who wants to come is able to come.
Definitely.
So I also wanted to point out and highlight the volunteer program, which is live. Now you can submit your application to volunteer and help out at the con. It'll be really cool. You'll get you get a lot of stuff. Here we go. Behind the scenes look at conference operations. So you get your experience from your quest, but you'll also come out with some loot. Very important. An exclusive volunteer NFT, food vouchers. There is food on site at the con. Free admission, of course, and swag. That's right. There will be swag for volunteers. And what is it that volunteers can expect themselves to be doing?
Yeah, so a big thing that volunteers will be able to help with is like our embassy passport program, where people can come in, get a passport, which kind of guides them through the conference to like learn different things, and where they can start asking questions about the technology. Other areas we might need that we're going to need help with are like in the speaker green rooms, just like greeting speakers, like making sure that they know where they need to be, things like that. And shifts range between like 2 to 4 hours a day or per shift. And we're only asking people to only donate a little bit of their time, but if they wanted to volunteer the whole time too, nothing is stopping them. So,
Yeah.
And yeah, like volunteers are super helpful and like really important to the success of events like this. So we're really grateful for our volunteers from last year. We definitely could not have pulled it off without them. So if you're listening, thank you.
That's right. So we've got some cool perks to getting in general, which is you get to see this incredible thing. You get to be a part of year 3, technically, year 2 in person, year 1 with this name. So lots of early in that, right? And you'll get in. It's only $40 for general admission, but you can get upgraded tickets, and these come with exciting benefits. And so our first level is diamond, and that's $140 per ticket, and you'll get a lot of stuff. You get physical swag. You'll also get NFT swag exclusive from Aeonium Sky. But I think the biggest things are the 2 early access bits that you'll get for having either of these upgraded tickets, diamond or platinum. Is it platinum? I don't remember what they're called. The 2 big ones. So you get into the pre-show open floor experience from 3 to 7 on Friday, the day before the con, technically starts. You'll be able to walk the floors and see all the booths. It's basically an extra little bit of con for you. And then after that, you've got the after party or the lunch party.
The kickoff mixer. So, you'll have free access to the kickoff mixer as well as that preview. It's called preview night. So so those are 2 great ways to like really start networking, kick off the weekend, like ease into it, and really get to check things out before everyone else does.
I think it's going to be really cool, that early bit. I like that idea quite a bit. And I mean, are people still going to be setting up at that point? What's it going to look like?
No, everyone should be done setting up by 3 p.m. on Friday. So, some of the feedback from last year was that people wish they had like a little more time. So we wanted to give it a try this year and see how it works out. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Looking forward to it. Now, Tyler, did you have any questions?
I do not. I was actually just filling out the volunteer thing.
Oh yeah, all right.
That, definitely.
Nice.
I don't know if I have any questions.
You're asking about the party or something. I think you had a question about the party. Tell us more about the mixer.
I mean, I've done the one on Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, the Friday mixer. What's that going to look like? Where's that going to be?
So the mixer is actually going to be happening at the convention center as well. And it's going to be on Friday. And it really is just a evening for people to be able to come together and like start meeting each other before the conference starts. So like last year it'll be similar to last year, how we had music playing. And I think this year we're actually going to be putting in some couches with some Nintendo Switches so that people can play. There's going to be like a little gaming area from where people can play games and stuff too. So it's really meant to be just really low-key, chill vibes, and just a place for people to like, almost like a little icebreaker for the weekend. So
yeah, it feels right. Yeah. Rad. Well, if you guys are interested in sticking along with the road to NFTxLV, we're going to be doing spaces every Friday, or if not, we're going to be appearing in spaces, either our own or other folks on these Fridays. And doing more announcements. There's more stuff that we're putting together and finalizing. So there'll be more info coming out as we get closer to the con. And, we'll be there to answer questions and also just reminisce and hype about what's behind us and what's in front of us.
Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah. So tomorrow.
So I thought you were closing out.
Well, I'm getting there, but go ahead.
I guess I have one quick question for myself and anyone interested in volunteering. On the sheet, it's showing specific times and dates. Are we sticking to those dates, or is that more of like a availability type thing?
That's more. Those are the available shifts, and so they just want to get an idea of what your availability is, so they could build a master schedule, and we can fill in where we need to.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, that seems like a good warm up. Looking forward to seeing you in person, Nick, and you, Tyler, as well. Sounds like we'll have a little bit of time pre-con when we'll all be in Vegas. Without the con happening yet. So we'll see where that leads us. But very excited to be doing this. And thanks again for coming with us, Nick, here.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you guys soon.
No doubt. All right. Well, we're going to end this stream, I think. You got anything left, Tyler, or we just wave and fade? Wave and fade.
Wave and fade. See you guys.
Fade out.